Hi everybody, this is just a surprise Facebook Live. As you know, I'm having tonight off, but I thought I could slip in a super quick video on how to wrap, using an envelope punch board, an awkward shape, especially little round cylinders like this. So I just picked this up off my desk because it was the perfect item to actually go into what we're going to make. So we're going to make a bonbon, which is for Australians a cracker, and I'm going to use this Daisy Delightful Daisy Designer Series paper, and you'll see how super quick this is. Now my paper is 4 3/8 inches or 11 centimeters, that's that way, or 10 3/4 by 27.5 centimeters this way. Now let's show you how quick this is, and it's using such a minimum of supplies. So the first thing I'm going to do is score. Now I write on my scoring blade and cutting blade what they do, so hopefully I don't ever get confused, but I still do. But that's the idea, is that I won't if I actually see it. So I've parked my I've parked my cutting blade down here so I don't get confused. I'll run this up and down a couple of times. Now I've turned this around so I can actually get my distances, and I'm scoring at 1 inch, 1 inch, 1 inch and 1 inch. Pretty easy to remember. I have chosen the 1 inch because I knew that would be plenty of room for this size, but if I needed it bigger I would just add maybe 1/4 of an inch, 1/2 an inch, etc. Such an easy project to work out. And you can always make with some scrap DSP to have a go and just make sure it's all going. No! You saw that, didn't you? I don't know what to do now. I don't have any spare, but I'm going to keep going, and I'll mend this so you won't even know that I've done that. I hope you're all laughing with me. Not sure I'm laughing, but that's what happens sometimes when you do live TV and you're doing a few things at once. But see, I quickly fixed that and you won't even notice it. Oh, I need to leave that on. Now I have a score mark here, and I'll just reinforce those score marks with my bone folder. As I said, they're every 1 inch, and my piece is just over 4 inches, so there will be a little seam that I will be able to join. See, you can't even see where I could have made a mistake, and there's my little seam that I'm going to join together. So you can see it's really easy to come together. I'm also going to, now I don't normally do this, but I've started just recently. I'm going to make sure I score this time. I am scoring at 1 7/8, or if you're using the centimetre measurements, you'll be doing it at 5 centimetres. See, I'm very nervous now. But you can't even see this. You don't have to do that last score, but I just find it a little easier. So turn over this tiny edge here, like that, and you're going to place it over to your left at 1 7/8. So there's my 1 inch, 1 7/8. And I'm just going to punch. It's a little thick because I'm going through 2 layers. So that's how it now looks. I'm going to roll it over, so there's now, so it's on the second score line. Line it up with 1 7/8. Punch. It's so easy, this. Great for the kids as well, even around for table decoration, especially around Christmas. And I just want to do that last one so it doesn't show through. So I have put 1 2 3 4 5 punch holes, and because it was doubled over, you see that they're twice the size. Do the same on this side. edge one, which I didn't do before. So that's how it now looks. And so it's pretty simple. I'm hoping you can see all that. I'm going to run some tear and tape down here. And the bit I like about tear and tape is it actually tears. So it makes this project even quicker. Now I don't have my second monitor set up today to read any comments because I wanted to make this super quick. And normally I use this to separate that tear and tape. It makes it a little easier, as you see. That's one of the tips. Now my other tip, we'll just get rid of that. I'm going to roll this over, put it like that, so make sure it's all nice and square. Now this is really quite sticky, so you would want to be a little careful and make sure you've kept it square. Oop. Slide this under here. And as you see, I just placed it over and that kept it really even. So look at that, it's now made. I can slip that in there, perfect size, but I just need to tie these off. And this is where I found that score mark that I did there made it even a little easier. So I'm going to pinch those in both directions, pinch this in both directions. I've got some old olive mini chevrons. Oh, I haven't got much of this left. Not sure I'll have enough, but anyway, we'll show you how to do it. Let's see if I'm good at doing super small bows. I'm not sure I am at the moment, but we'll give this a quick go. So the way I do it is I just leave it normally on the spool, tie the bow. Now I want it away from that edge that so I've got it right on the wrong side. Tie a little bow. Now I could do bunny ears, as you know I normally do bunny ears, but I find on this, which it'll be fine, it's the hole is a little bigger. I'll trim these off. Now I know I'm not going to have enough ribbon here, but I'll tie it off in a knot. I've got another spool of this ribbon because it's been so popular. So we'll just pretend that's a bow there. So doesn't that look nice? Now I've already pre-stamped and pre-punched. This is from the Label Me Pretty stamp set. The punch is the Pretty Label punch, and I've done it in Old Olive to match the green, and I've picked up in the center with the sentiment, which is from the Cake Soiree stamp set, this Calypso Coral. I'll add some, get rid of those scissors. Now I'm right at the very end of my dimensionals, so I don't want to waste these, so I always cut along here very quickly. Normally make them different sizes. Now it does overhang a little bit, so I want to make sure I only put the dimensions in the middle. Super quick project. All those ingredients are available from my online store, www.annspaperworks.com. And what do you think of that? Isn't that gorgeous? You can imagine a nice bow tied there, and problem solved. And how quick and easy was that? So thank you very much for dropping by. Remember, no Facebook Live tonight, and let's get your envelope punch board going and your stamping trimmer and make a few of these, because they are the simplest and quickest project that I know. Thanks everybody.